What is going on, guys? Storm1092 here, bringing you another video. This one is going to be about Project Confrontation. I kind of just got into this. I just did a little bit of research, and by the sounds of it, it's like one guy working on a whole game. And I seen that they're trying to release it by mid-2017. To me, that's a little bit pushing it. It's not going to be a full Socom game, as everybody probably knows already. It's supposed to be a Socom-esque game. Now, I'm all for, like, people making all of these different projects and stuff. My biggest thing is if they could all just get together and make, like, a really good game, that would be probably the best bet. You know, like the guy who's working on Project Confrontation, H-Hour developers, the guys who are working on Socom Resurgence and Socom Source. If all of those guys could come together, it would be the bee's knees. Like, you could make a really good game. The biggest thing I see on this game is that it is running on the Unity engine, and if I am correct, the Unity engine is kind of like it's a lower grade game engine, that is. But that's not a huge deal. I mean, it's not really about the graphics, about how it's placed. But Confrontation, to me, actually looked really, really, really nice for PS3. It ran nice. It never had any, like, frame rate drops or anything like that. So if you're going to make something that's called Project Confrontation, it better be up to at least Socom Confrontation's graphical fidelity. It is going to be third person, like every other Socom. It just seems like it's very early on to tell if this is going to even be released. They said it's going to be released on the PC, and it's going to be hopefully going over to consoles. But I mean, that takes a lot of money to go over to consoles. I don't see it ever making its way to consoles, to be honest. I mean, they were saying H-Hour was supposed to come to consoles for how many years now? And yes, I am comparing the two because they're both Socom-esque games that are supposed to take the place of Socom, which they haven't. But I want to know what you guys think of this. I'll put the link in the descriptions, or a couple links, to some pages with more information on it. If you really want to read the whole thing, I don't want to bore you with all the details. But if you haven't heard of this yet, just check it out. It's worth something. You know, even if it's just kind of like a basic game. And they did say it was going to be free to play, so that's actually a good thing. They're not going to charge for it like they did with H-Hour, and that was just a big mess up. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And if you could, leave a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And let's get this going.